What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to The Wave. I got another video for y'all today. And today we're going to be talking about the price of living. Right now, it's hard out here for a lot of people. A lot of people really feeling it right now in their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Hey, even me, you know what I'm saying? We all in this together. But we about to check out what other people is saying about the price of living out here in this world and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we're not the only ones. So let's get into this video.
I know I can't be the only one that thinks like this or feels this way. So y'all just let me know if you agree or disagree. Do any of y'all like really genuinely worry about when our kids get older and how much the cost of living will be insane? Like, y'all, I remember when I was a little girl, my big mom, she was cooking and she had forgot milk. Like, she needed some milk. So me and my sister, we rode to the store called Rainbow's Foods. And we walked back there to get the milk. And she was just tripping about the milk being $1. But I was like, it's $1. Like, come on. Whole time back in her day, milk was like 30 cents, 60 cents. And it went up. And to her, that was crazy. But to me, I'm a little girl, and I was like, $1 not nothing. But now that I'm this age, I'm like, that's why she was tripping. Because, y'all, when I went to Walmart, I seen the Lunchable for $2 when back in my day it was 50 cents. That's why in this lifetime, you have to have multiple streams of income. And it's sad to say, like, you got to have multiple streams of income living in this world. Like, when I be doing my shopping videos at Walmart, and I be spending like $500, $400 on groceries out my pocket, like no assistant help or anything, which I expect that because now I have multiple streams of income, so of course they're not going to give me no stamps. But I sometimes put all my groceries out on the table, and I be like, why does it look like I spent half of the $500? Why does it look like I only spent $100? Like, it's...
Hey, I feel it every day too, you know, and it's crazy. Like back in the day when our grandparents thought that price, or our parents period thought that price was high. I mean, it was, because if milk was $1, you know what I'm saying, back in that day, they was only getting paid probably about what, $2 or $3 an hour. So getting some milk for $1 will be high, because you know what I'm saying, they wasn't getting paid no money. And like she said, I feel that now. We don't know what it's going to look like for our kids in the future. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like, you're going to be bragging like, yeah, man, I make $100 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be like, yeah, man, milk is $100 a gallon. It's crazy. So it's like, where does end game go? When it's going to end? You know what I'm saying? When this end game going to stop? You know what I'm saying? It's like inflation going to keep getting higher, and prices gonna keep getting higher, and our wages is not gonna be getting higher. You know what I'm saying? So we just messed up at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We fucked.
Besides the fact that I'm extremely struggling to pay my rent every month, you know how I realize that it's really, really bad out here? I live in the hood, okay? I live in the hood. The hood. Garbage everywhere. People's dogs not tied up. Pit bulls running around. Litter. Dog poop. People riding bikes. Women of the night down the block. Like, I've been living here for a year and a half. And when I first moved in, it was 100% black. Like, 100% black people. And now, I was just walking my dog, and this white guy was like, to me, dead ass. Now, all of a sudden, I've seen at least 4 of the apartments taken by white people. And this is like the cheapest spot in town. Also, some Hispanics have moved in as well. Like, when I first moved in here, there was a white girl that lived here. But I feel like when I realized everything changed, when I seen white men moving in here, I was like, oh shit, it's bad out there. It's bad. And I'm actually scared, guys, for my lease being up in January. I'm very scared. I'm very scared for what's gonna happen. That being said, please help me get to 10K. Oh my God, I gotta get out the hood. Please, please, please. I'm not gonna be able to afford the hood. They've already raised my rent. They tried to raise it $125. I talked them down to $75. They're definitely gonna raise it again at that. And this is for the hood. no supermarkets, no restaurants, nothing. Like, I don't know. We're just sitting on here on social media talking about it, but it's like, what do we actually do? What are we actually doing? The election is in November, and they haven't even talked about the election. They're not even like trying to get people to, oh, come out and vote and be on our side, because I feel like they know what it is. They're going to wait till the last minute to be like, all right, well, you have to pick somebody. You got to vote for Biden, you know, since you don't want Trump. Like, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. I know it's a little bit all over the place, this video, but it's bad out here, dude. Rent is really bad. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm very scared. I don't want to live in my car.
All right, y'all. Now, I stay in the hood right now. You know, I've been in my house for 13 years. Let me clear my throat. But yeah, we've been here 13 years. I bought my house cash for $5,000. And back in the day, these houses in the hood was cheap. You know what I'm saying? They was just cheap. You know what I'm saying? My cousins, they used to hustle. They used to buy these houses just to sell dope up out of. You know what I'm saying? But now you can't do that. When I bought my house, I had to remodel it and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, I came in and did it myself. Whoop, whoop. It was pretty cool. But the way that it stand when I first bought it for the 5,000. If you see this house right now, just sitting regular than what I bought this house for, it'll be probably about 60, 70,000. And yes, I do have new white neighbors in my neighborhood, which ain't no problem, but I do see that. And you know, and people be trying to tell me to move. I'm like, nah, I ain't moving. Why should I move when I own my house cash to go pay go get a $400,000 house to be paying $3,000? You know what I'm saying? And then I'm just one blink away of losing my job, because y'all know what's going on with this job game out here. Yeah, so the hood is turning into the suburbs, but maybe that's from gentrification. It's crazy. Let's get to the next video.
I want to know who they're pricing these expensive ass apartments for. Who are they pricing it for? Because there's no way that I can't find a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for lower than $2,300 that's actually decent. No roaches, no rats. We should not be in a state where minimum wage workers have to live with 3 to 4 people in order to afford to live. Everyone at minimum should be able to afford to live alone. Period.
Yeah, we should be able to live alone, you know, but that ain't the case nowadays. We got a roommate, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if you got to move back with your parents, move back with your parents. Don't feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? Not to be like, you know, hey, the Mexicans, they do it all the time. Every other culture do it all the time. They don't see it as a problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody living together, packed in the house like sardines. You know what I'm saying? So we all need to do it. It's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially at these times when the prices are the way that they is. Grocery prices, car prices. I mean, cash cars right now. You know what I'm saying? A cash car, a 2002 cash car could go for $5,000. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At times when you got to bite down and do what you gotta do, that's just what you gotta do. Go stay with family. You know what I'm saying? Nothing, and when stuff get good, keep it the same way. You know what I'm saying? So you could continue to bubble up. And if something like this happen again, you know what I'm saying, we be prepared. Or just not moving backwards, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to this next one.
Today my tenant called me to let me know that he's going to be applying and probably taking a job back home. And the level of like sheer just, what the fuck am I going to do? So I bought a townhouse in South Pasadena, but like South Pasadena, early 2021 when I had a job in LA. I was the VP of marketing. Then I went on to be head of growth. So like I was making enough money to offset it. My mortgage plus HOA is $3,000 a month. And I texted my real estate agent. She was like, do you want to move back in? Baby, I can't afford to live in my own house. No. Let's go ahead and find another renter.
See, that's one thing we do as Americans. You know what I'm saying? Soon as you start your job, You get a job. You started from the bottom. Then you get a higher position. Okay, you're doing a little better. And then you get a higher position. Okay, you're doing good. And now you decide you you can afford a BMW. You can afford to do this. You can afford to do that instead of living up under your means. You know, that's our problem. That needs to stop because doing that, I mean, you like I said, you could lose your job the next day and you didn't get all this stuff based off the income that you was making, and then it's all gone in a blink of an eye. It sounds like a trap. It sounds like a trap. Matter of fact, it is a trap. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got if you working for a company making a lot of money, what way can you make that one way can you know that it's secure? And if you're making $250,000 a year, that it's gonna stay like that. It's no way. So we need to live up under our means. Because I'm thinking if my wife decide to kick me out, I'm going to live in a van. I'm gonna go buy me a van and live in a van. No shame in my game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna work or do a hustle and stack all my money. Nothing personal. And then I might get a roommate in a van. For real. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to this next video.
Y'all, life is not making that much sense right now in terms of the cost of every fucking thing. Tell me why I just had to spend $400 to register my car. Yes, $400 for a piece of paper. I haven't bought any Christmas gifts. Zero. None. Not one. And the way that it's looking, y'all not getting nothing. Y'all ain't getting nothing from me because groceries are too high, car insurance too high, car bills, everything is high. They're going to increase rent. As soon as the lease renews, they're going to increase the rent. So what is this? It's almost like my brain can't really compute this because I'm just imagining like if I was a mom and I had kids and I just had to come pay this shit, bro. Kids need Christmas presents. Now I done spent $400 at the motherfucking DMV and I can't buy my kids no fucking Christmas gifts. Our light's about to get cut off because I had to buy this piece of fucking paper. What the fuck? I'm sorry for using all the F-bombs, but...
Please tell me I'm not the only one.
All right, y'all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. Especially when it comes to the cars. I mean, you buy the car one time, you pay for it, and you still got to pay property taxes. You got to pay property taxes on everything. You know what I'm saying? With certain things, I think you shouldn't have to pay property taxes for every year as a car. And maybe your home, you know what I'm saying? But some people will say, what about infrastructure and what about this and that? You know, but I'm pretty sure we already paying enough taxes up out of our checks, you know what I'm saying, to where it could cover all that. So, but yeah, it's tough out here. It's tough out here. And since everybody want to vote for Kamala, since she's so-called black, and she's really not, let's see how she gonna fix it.
Well, let's start with this. Prices have gone up, and families and individuals are dealing with the realities of that bread costs more, that gas costs more. And we have to understand what that means. That's about the cost of living going up. That's about having to stress and stretch limited resources. That's about a source of stress for families that is not only economic, but is on a daily level, something that is a heavy weight to carry. So it is something that we take very seriously, very seriously. And we know from the history of this issue in the United States that when you see these prices go up, it has a direct impact on the quality of life for all people in our country. So it's a big issue, and we take it seriously. And it is a priority, therefore. Well, let's start.
Okay, now, basically what she said was, take it up the a-hole. Take it up the a-hole. That's just it. It's just life. Prices go up, stuff get hard, and it is what it is. So, maybe y'all should think and do some research before y'all go out here to these polls and vote, because going through another 4 years of this, I don't know if we gonna make it. I don't know if we gonna make it. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. See y'all tomorrow.